What do they say? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it ladies and gentlemen? So girl, female, male, but then it's male, female, as in boys and girls.
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be ladies and gentlemen,
girls
and boys?
Girls and boys. I guess girls and boys doesn't sound too bad.
I'm just saying because it's a feminine, female, male, female, male.
You're right. Boys and girls and boys. But boys and girls does sound better though.
I mean, yeah, it's just that we're so used to that phrase.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys.
I mean that sounds off.
Yeah,
right?
that sounds really weird.
I don't know.
Because we're just so used to.
Anyways, we're back. This is Indy.
Week 1.
We're
starting off at St.
Petersburg in Florida.
Grand.
And then I don't know why we start so early. Why the rest of the season starts so late.
Yeah, so we have week 1, and then week 2 is like several weeks from now.
Yeah. I think we're missing something.
Are we?
I think so.
Maybe. Welcome to Full Beans.
He choked.
I like, if you watch our videos, Frankie gets me, and you may think it's fake. He genuinely scares me every single fucking time.
Maybe he has your volume high up at the.
He does. Maybe he messes with the board over there.
Moves it right away.
The man behind the board. So this is our indie segment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We upload it separately just in case you only want to watch indie stuff.
You hate F1 and you
hate F1 like me, and you only watch indie. You hate F1 like me, and you only like indie.
Yeah.
This is week 1, St. Petersburg, like we said, Florida street course. I like this course. It's interesting. Very similar to our home race of Long Beach.
It is. It does remind me a lot of the Long Beach one.
Yeah. It was a good race.
It was. Oh, we're going straight into the race?
Maybe we should talk about our shirts.
Yeah. Maybe you should.
Maybe we should talk about
the elephant in the room.
The uniform that Ozzy and I have on.
Why
today,
we're matching today.
Which we don't do very often. I don't like matching with Ozzy. Yeah. So matching.
Yeah, explain it.
Yeah.
Matching.
What's up, guys?
So this shirt here is a shirt that Connor Daly put out as a collaboration that he did, celebrating his 100 starts in IndyCar last year at the Long Beach Grand Prix, our home Grand Prix, which only one of us went to, even though all three of us were supposed to go to.
I went on Friday.
Even all of us went to the race, even though all of us were supposed to go to the race and only one of us did.
There you go.
Being one.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever talk about being 1, B2?
Nah, but let's say that for another.
Anyways. So us being fans of Connor Daly here, we decided, all right, let's buy the shirt, and we're proposing a challenge to ourselves that we're gonna wear this shirt every single week for our indie segment.
Every single indie week.
Every single week for indie.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Okay, go for it.
Until Connor Daly is a guest on our show.
Exactly.
Connor Daly. We like Connor Daly for several reasons. We think he's a very, if anything, his knowledge in racing is pretty impressive. He's raced in many series from, let's see, we got the list here so I don't mess it up. We get IndyCar, obviously his most well known for. He's competed in NASCAR in several NASCAR series, including the truck series. Nitro Cross, I think he started recently, and even competed in the Chili Bowl Midget Nationals. Don't cancel me. I don't know if that's PC or not, but that's literally what it's called. Look it up. They're cool cars. It's an interesting race.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it in the past. I think we have an episode called Chili Bowl Champ.
We do.
So if you want to go learn more about that,
we should go check out Chili Bowl.
The Chili Bowl, yeah.
I don't know where it's held at. Oh, I think it says in Oklahoma right there. But yeah. If it's only just there. But yeah, anyways,
that's why we're matching, and we will be matching in our indie segments until he's on this podcast.
Here.
Yeah. I see him on many podcasts. Hopefully he'll be here on Full Beans at some
Hopefully
point.
he sees this one.
Hopefully he sees this one, and we're not just wearing these shirts. We're gonna not wash them. They're gonna stink. And I guess we can get to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Quickly, I'm not sick. I'm battling seasonal allergies. So if you see me sneeze or don't worry, we don't have COVID in here.
Coughing, yeah. COVID free.
But quickly, Ozzy had a funny story on how he feels about using nasal spray.
Well, because you said you had allergies, so you're congested right now in the nose, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the only thing that's really helped me is using nasal spray. I don't know. I'm iffy about the nasal spray because every time I feel like you snort that thing up your nose, that thing is hard, dude.
It is like you're like, and you're like, and then like it feels like it's in the back of your eyes, you know?
Yeah.
Like it hits you in the back of the eyes.
But what I feel is like when you breathe in that thing, it feels like it's like burning your nose hairs throughout that journey going up there.
Yeah. So what did you compare it to?
I mean, I've never tried any illegal drug, and I've never tried fucking coke. But if I have anything to compare, when people are describing what coke feels like when they're snoring, I feel like nasal spray is a good example of it.
Never tried, he says.
Never tried it, but I feel like nasal spray is really close to what it feels like to snort coke. I don't know. Maybe we'll get here a coke addict. We can get one off the street. We can go to the club.
So the list goes of guests we want on here. Connor Daly, coke addict.
There you go.
I don't know if that's a good combination that we want to.
I'm not saying same time.
No, different time.
Different episodes, obviously.
Whatever. Anyway,
let's get to the race.
Let's get to the race.
What'd you think?
I think it was a strong showing from Newgarden.
He absolutely dominated.
He dominated, dude.
Which I mean, on the Indy segment, I like to talk crap about F1 and how F1 is boring because you know who's going to win every single week. It's always going to be Max. Every single week.
Yeah.
And this one, even though Newgarden showed a dominant performance,
it didn't seem in the bag, though.
There's no, like, last week, if you were in F1, you saw Max, dominant performance. This week, you already could have guessed he was going to have a dominant performance. Mm-hmm. This week, not next week, but next race for Indy, you don't know who's going to win.
You have an idea, right? But
yeah, you got 5 or 6 guys.
Five or six guys.
But like, come on, it's 5 or 6 guys.
Yeah.
It's 4 or 5 more guys than you think in F1. There's only going to be one guy and then one guy only.
Yeah. So it was a good performance by Newgarden. I was actually impressed. I was like, damn, he got pole position. He held it throughout the whole race. Like, it looked under control, right? I mean, he wasn't 20 seconds ahead or 10 seconds ahead. Towards the end, he built up a gap. But throughout the race, he had pressure from Rosenquist. He had pressure from Pato behind in the beginning phase when Pato got up to second. So it wasn't like he had it in the bag situation.
Yeah, he lost out on the on a pit stop rotation. Mm-hmm. He lost first and got it back quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
Quickly about Rosenquist, man. New team, new season, new me.
I was surprised.
But it looks like the same old Rosenquist.
Man,
great qualifier.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt that before he would qualify just as well, but the race starts, that's where he would fuck up.
Yeah.
He would go back.
I feel like a lot of his race starts have not been great in the past.
Yeah.
He did have a much better start, but same thing. He just gets eaten up by the rest of the pack.
Yeah. But it was a good showing. I guess he could build from this performance. It was a new team, Bon Jovi team or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, quickly shout out to our man John Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of an inside joke here at Full Beans. We have one of our hype songs is a Bon Jovi song.
It is,
and we can't play it here because we don't have that kind of money. But
you know who else?
You can take a guess.
Yeah, you can. You know who's his partner in that team? Hello, Kester Neves is in that. He's part owner of that team as well.
Yeah, so
I honestly thought, oh my God, Bon Jovi, he was a race car driver because I don't know if you saw him with the race suit.
Yeah, he had the race suit.
Yeah, he looked like a legit race car driver.
Yeah.
But that was cool to see. Cool to see a new team performing at that high level.
Frankie, can you show where they started? Can you give us a starting grid? Because I want to see where the movers were. Well, we had some movers.
Yeah, we had Rosenquist go down.
Yeah.
We saw McLaughlin go up. He had a strong performance. Will Powers also went through the pack. Rossi did as well. I think Herta started third, and he went down to fourth.
No, Frank, go back to that one.
He went down to fourth. Oh no, I think he dropped all the way behind Will Power, didn't he? Because I think McLaughlin got third.
No, Frankie, no, go.
Standing, okay.
All right, go back to the results. We're gonna go off the cuff here. Pelot, I think started like 13th,
He did.
and he got up to 6th.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Strong
pretty good,
strong.
strong, showing from the reigning champ.
Yeah, yep.
We had Fittipaldi. I think he started pretty low,
He did.
and he finished reasonably well. He moved up the pack.
Yeah, Petro.
Back in Indy, I think he's back. He's back, right?
No, this is first season at Indy. It is.
Oh, that's right. Apparently Frankie's also. I don't know if you hear it on the mics. We'll cut it. See what we can cut.
Yeah.
But, like me too over here,
Just allergies.
trying to be sneaky with his tissue over here.
The good thing about this race compared to last year is that this race they didn't have a lot of DNFs. There's a lot of DNFs last.
Well, last race, last year you
chaotic.
remember Grosjean leaving with a good old punch of the tire.
He was
Grosjean
on this race too DNF'd.
Yeah,
But it was a good performance from him.
he was
dude.
doing good.
It was a good qualification compared to his partner. His partner was way.
So overall, I think it was a pretty good race. It was
What?
interesting to watch. Similar to F1, we have the Mexican second again, always second best. Can never be first.
No.
Sore spot here.
Yeah, exactly. I guess we have to settle for second then.
I don't want to settle. We're not settling. Pato's getting a win this year for sure.
All right, cool.
Um,
He can get. Hopefully he gets a few wins. You know?
I mean, I'm saying he's at least getting one win.
Yeah.
He's at least getting one win. We'll see what happens. It looks like to be an interesting series this year. Looks like it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who's going to win, so that's nice.
That's good.
Another thing, like I said, I will be talking about shit about F1, but I will be talking about shit at Indy, in which we have to get more viewers, man. We have to simplify this series. The liveries, the 20 billion liveries,
Yeah.
the team structures. I don't know. I mean, I know some team owners have like, there's 4 cars here, there's 3 cars here, and then there's the when they add people for like the Indy 500, they add people, our man Connor Daly, I'm pretty sure is partaking in the Indy 500, but he doesn't have a full-time ride this year.
Yeah,
it's too complicated.
It's too complicated.
Which,
we got, like the team owners, like you said, the team names. Like we know like the basic ones, right?
and like it doesn't have to be exactly like F1, right? Where it's the same exact livery with different highlights, like the little yellow highlights that you see in F1. I think Aero McLaren does a good job of showing you, okay, which cars are part of their team, and not being the exact same livery. And who's leading the charge there?
Our man,
Zach
Brown,
show favorite Zach Brown.
Hopefully he'll be there at the Long Beach Grand Prix.
Yeah, supposedly again this year we'll all be there, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if Davey shows up.
Oh yeah, me. So yeah, I mean they got to simplify it. They
They do.
Quali I think is okay.
I think quali's fine. Yeah,
Quali is interesting. I mean, it definitely has to be different, right? It can't be. You can't just do the same thing as F1. But quali I think is fine. We do like they have different point structure. They have an interesting way to gain points, things like that. And I think the team structure and the liveries have to be simplified. Like it's so hard. It's taken like we've been watching F1 for many years. Some of us more than others. And it's not as complicated to follow the teams and all that. Like here, I mean, I've been watching Indy for many years as well, and it's like I still struggle remembering who's this guy a team on. Like it's still so hard.
I'll give you an example. Like McLaughlin and Power, I didn't know they were on the same team, and I didn't know they were teammates. So then when I saw them up together, the commentators were mentioning like, "Oh, they're teammates. Are they gonna fight or they're not?" So I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't even know they were teammates, and they were gonna see what they were gonna do as far as fighting over position or not." So like you said, It should be simplified. I think that's the main thing. They need to simplify who the team names are. I mean, who is in a team together. The liveries would be be next. But as far as like them broadcasting, I don't know why they can't put these 4 people are on the same team. These 3 people are in the same team.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know. I know, like,
you know what the easiest way to tell is when you go to the Grand Prix and you go to the autograph sign and you see the little flags.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to see. Okay, these 3 people on the same team.
Yeah, you'll see them when you're there, but it's hard to
visually watch.
It's hard, and I think it's hard. Like if I were to take, let's say in Long Beach, we have someone that we know, make believe person, a friend of ours, whatever that is recently got into F1. There are a number of them. Like, let's say we take them. I think it would be, and they understand F1. We quiz them, whatever. We're not, they understand. We see that, okay, they have a good understanding of F1, how it works, how the teams work, and all this. If we take them to Indy, they're going to have a hard time figuring out what is going on.
They are. Like,
obviously, they can tell this guy's first, he won. But, like, it's hard to see if there's, like, a team strategy. But to be honest, like, it's just very difficult.
It is.
And I think
we need to speak to the FIA of the Indy. Go to the board and go to their meetings.
Yeah, because the F1 is obviously growing here, and it's like you have the fans here. Use them,
Exactly.
Like we've seen
take advantage of the cons of F1 as far as like
exactly. I mean, we've talked about this in other episodes where there's so many pitfalls in F1 that you could come up and be different about it, right?
Yeah.
Big one that we say, points for quali,
Not even that. It's more simple. Like, one of the con with F1 right now is the same winner every single week, right?
I mean, yeah. But they have to capitalize on the fact that their series is interesting.
Exactly. You get different winners.
Variety. You don't know who's going to win every week.
Yeah, but you got to make it easier for the viewer to see, okay, that guy is with that color card or that livery, right? Because we even see, like you said, there'll be a different little cough break. We'll see a different person with a different livery in a different Grand Prix.
I'm just gonna keep turning away to see how much you can hold the show by yourself.
I'll hold it 100%. I'll hold.
I believe you. I believe.
Back.
That's the real talent over there.
Yeah. No, not even, dude. So I mean, I hope Indy listens and they do something different as far as simplifying it.
Yeah. So I hope.
But it was a good race.
Good race
to start season. Next one is Long Beach. Hopefully we'll all be there. I'm planning to be there, so
I'm planning to be there.
You count me in there. So
quickly, I wanted to point out something that happened this week as well.
What's that?
We did a little thing this week. Us 3, full beans, had an outing, and we went to like a race simulator place.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie was holding up the pack the entire time.
What was that, Frankie? You had talked a lot of shit that you were fast and everything.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say, Frankie.
Yeah, I did.
It wasn't as easy, huh? I mean, there's a learning curve to it.
Frankie was like, I'm just going to show up. He's like, I played Mario Kart Wii. He's like, I played Mario Kart Wii.
That's all
I had that freaking wheel. I was going to, he said I had it in the back.
So what Frankie's saying is that since you can drive Mario Kart Wii, you can drive an F1 car.
Okay, basically, IndyCar.
Indy. So with that bombshell, it's going to leave it for this one. And we'll see you guys later. We'll be signing out.
See you.